Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, all you out there in Radio Land. This is the Girl George and the Dragons Radio Show. Today we have my favorite acts, one of my favorite acts, from Al's Bar in L.A. Besides Fish Karma, you guys are my favorite. This is D.D. and Mutt. Do you remember Fish Karma?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, I love Fish Karma. He's in Arizona now. I've had him on the show, you know.
Oh, really?
He's still doing it.
We're all still doing it.
Where are you guys at?
We are in the heart of Dixie in Alabama right now.
Alabama? They have punk rock in Alabama?
They do have punk right here. We hang out at a bar. We hang out at a bar that's a lot like Al's Bar.
Really? In Alabama, huh?
Yeah, it's called the Nick. It's pretty cool.
They say it's the CBGBs of Alabama, or the South, actually. That's what they call it.
I got a nephew that lives in Alabama. I don't know where in Alabama, but somewhere in Alabama, I got a nephew.
Oh, really?
They used to call us the Alabama Boys when we were at Alabama at Al's Bar.
You used to live up at the hotel up above, right?
Yeah, we lived above in the American Hotel.
Yeah, they're making a movie.
Really cool.
They're making a movie about that, you know.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, about the hotel and the bar, everything.
Oh, wow. I think we were
gotta
extras
listen to
in
my
quite a
radio
few
shows.
movies.
I've had Mark, the owner, on twice.
I love Mark. Mark was crazy.
Yeah, Mark. G.D. told me about listening to that interview. He said he listened to it, and that was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think we were in quite a few movies just walking around in the Al's Bar. They filmed so many movies down there back then. I don't know if they still do now. They don't now, but down there on that street, there was constantly. I remember one time we walked into Al's Bar, and it looked like a Russian tea house, and we didn't recognize the place. We were filming a movie in there. So.
Well, one thing we want to say is...
I've got some video of you somewhere. You know, that video that I have up on YouTube, that walking through Al's Bar and shit? Well, right before I went on, they got about a minute of you guys up there screaming
I saw
and yelling.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Have you seen that? I don't know where it's at. I don't know. The bit of you guys singing, too? I don't know if that's up on YouTube.
I saw just a little bit. Yeah, I saw just a little bit of it, and I could just barely see it.
Okay, then it's up there. Okay.
Yeah,
because I know they somehow caught a piece of you in there, too.
Yeah.
You guys are great.
It was fun. It was a fun times of our life.
I haven't seen that. I'm going to have to check that out.
One thing we want to say, too, is YouTube. One thing I want to tell you, too, is it was so nice to hear your song playing before the radio show started. Awesome stuff there.
Oh, that was BillyKatz playing guitar on there.
Oh, okay,
really?
Cool.
You remember Billy?
Yes, I remember all the old people from down there.
Well, he's still in L.A. He's been on my show. Everybody's been on my show. Billy's been on my show. He's still in L.A. He's got a little baby now. He loves little baby. She's about a couple months younger than my youngest granddaughter. I've got two grandkids. Wow. One's 7, almost 8, and the other one's 4, almost 5. The little girl's got red hair down to her butt. You know, she's really cute.
So I see you have a birthday.
You've met my daughter Wendy, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I remember Wendy.
Well, these are Wendy's kids.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm living up in Berkeley. We rent a house up in the hills, and I live downstairs, and her and her husband and 2 kids live upstairs.
Well, sweet.
And Wendy is going to be a school teacher as of December. She's been studying and. Well, she went to college years ago, but she never got around to doing it. You have to work in the classroom in order to get the credentials. So she's finally gotten around to doing that all these years later.
Pretty hard. Hard to get into doing that.
So she'll be a school teacher, probably 5th grade school teacher.
Oh, cool. Well, we're going to be in L.A. in October with the Jezebel Dogs playing at. We're playing the Whiskey A Go Go on the 10th.
Cool.
And we're also playing Rock and Roll Pizza in Moore Park on the 11th. and we're recording a song in the studio at 606 Studios there. So we're excited to be back in L.A. and going to go down and see the Old Owls Bar and American Hotel and all that.
Are you coming up to the Bay Area?
No, we're not coming to the Bay Area this trip. We're flying out and
not on this
playing
trip.
a few shows. But we
do
will
want
be
to
back.
come back. We definitely want to come out to the Bay Area because it's been a long time since we've been up that way. I think when we were living in Alice Bar, we went out with Festival up to Napa Valley for a while. Isn't that where we were?
Yeah, we went to Berkeley. We went all over up there. So I love that area, and I've got a lot of friends that live there now. So we will definitely be touring that way. The album comes out in a few weeks now, and we're excited about that. So ready to be touring.
That's Jezebel Dogs, right?
Yeah, Jezebel Dogs. You can find it at www.jezebeldogs.com.
You had another band before, too. What was that called?
Electric Circus was the band that me and Mutt were in. That was right when we left and moved to L.A., and me and Mutt were just the only two members out there. But we kind of called ourselves Electric Circus when we were playing at Owls Bar. And
you mean you came out here from Alabama, and then you guys went back together?
Yeah, we came back here to Birmingham and kind of regrouped, and our families all live here, so we kind of, dealing with our parents and all that stuff, and all that, they're getting older, and so we thought we'd come back and help them get into their golden years. So,
well, you guys stayed together, huh? Well, what is the golden years? I'm going to be 70 in 3 months, you know.
I know. That's what I said. Happy early birthday.
I get it any more golden, I'll be dead.
You're like Keith Richards. It'll never happen.
Yeah, right? Keep on playing.
I'm making everybody write a song about me like I used to do at the club.
Oh, yeah.
So write a song about me and put it up on the web. You got to write a song about me.
We will.
I saw that on your website today, our Facebook page, and that's the first thing I was like, me and Mutt are going to write a song and definitely put it up. So we definitely
I've got 7 of them already that people did before. At my other birthday parties, I make them do a song about me. So I've got 7 songs up there already. So I want more.
Awesome.
But you can't say I'm getting old. I don't believe in getting old.
Exactly. I don't need it. So tell me this. Tell me your connection to Chris Christopherson.
Oh, we're friends. We're friends from way back, in 1970.
He is one of my heroes.
He came in. We were playing at the Coffee Gallery up in North Beach, and Bobby Newers, which was Bobby Dylan's road manager, knew me and brought Chris in to see us play. And he thought we were the greatest thing he ever seen. He thought we were funny as shit, me and Star. And so he drug us around to all these clubs in Berkeley and shit, because we always played San Francisco, not Berkeley. And he brought us into these clubs, and here we got Iron Butterfly playing, and he froze us up on the stage and tells them, oh, these girls are great, you got to see them, this is the next big thing. And we'd break all our strings, of course. We were big fuckers.
Love it.
And then he said, oh, you guys should go to Nashville. Boy, that's where it's happening. So
we are.
So Star wrote a bum check, and we went to Nashville. And that's what the movie's about. Have you seen the movie about me? There's a movie about me.
No, I've only seen excerpts, and I'm gonna.
Well, it's up on YouTube. The whole thing is on YouTube.
Oh, I will watch
so
that
if you
tonight.
find my YouTube site is GirlGeo TV Show.
Okay.
Then the whole thing is up there in the playlist.
Well, cool.
Awesome.
I will get that. And we have a lot of people here in Alabama and in Tennessee and stuff that are listening today, and we're going to, I'm sure all of them will be watching it also, because it's very well worth watching. And your history of
there's also some of that Owls Bar footage in there.
Cool.
Oh, really?
That night that we brought the camera in there, and I had that fiddle player in there.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, that fiddle player used to play with Dan Hicks on Hot Licks, the fiddle player that played on that video. Yeah, that's Naomi Ruth Eisenberger. She is so hot. Boy, she just kicked ass.
Really? Those were such fun times down there. We had such fun times on the No Talent Night and stuff. And,
I loved it. Did they ever throw cups at you guys?
Say what again?
Did they ever throw cups at you guys?
I don't know if they did or not. I usually was drinking so many cups, I don't remember.
We didn't
Well,
mind.
I never got any
alcohol.
thrown at me. I wouldn't let them throw them at me, but they threw them at other people.
Yeah.
And one
I don't
night there
remember.
were some bones. I seen some chicken bones up there. Somebody was eating Kentucky Fried Chicken or something, and they threw chicken bones into the dance.
Lord.
There was all kinds of stuff. I remember running sound when I worked there. I worked there running sound and doing sound for Green Jello, but they changed their name to something different.
Green jelly.
Green Jelly, yeah, that's right. They were pretty cool. They left some stuff on the stage as well.
Yeah. And
Were you
there was
guys there the night that Nirvana played there?
No, we weren't.
No.
Because I've
were
seen
not
video
there.
of it.
Yeah,
really?
I've heard many stories about it.
You know what? We could have been. It just depends on how much we had to drink, if I remember it or not. You know, maybe I would. No, they were.
Yeah,
like, okay,
that's true. That's true. We probably were there.
Well, Ben, you lived upstairs. I'm sure you were there probably every night.
No,
yeah, we
definitely.
we were. So, I mean, half the time I was in there in my pajamas. So I just walk down the steps, have a drink, and then go back upstairs and pass out. So.
You know, when we
Don
lived there.
Jones was up there. Don Jones,
Oh,
remember
yeah.
him?
Yeah.
He had the Coke.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
He's dead
remember
now,
him.
so I think we can talk about him.
All bets
He
are off.
worked for the railroad, didn't he? He was a
Mhm.
porter
he was
or something
actually,
for the railroad.
Yeah, and he was actually in the big train wreck that happened down in Florida. He was in that big
Really?
train wreck. Yeah, I remember when he was in that train wreck. He had the nicest room up there at the American Hotel.
Yeah,
His
he had
room
the
was
best
bigger
room at Al's Bar. I think it was two rooms together.
It was.
Yeah, it was nice.
I think it was on the corner. He had the best room up there, but he had been there for 100 years.
Yeah, do you remember Vegetable? He owned
No.
Jezebel. He was a screen printer, had big dreadlocks. But he bought some artwork from him before we left. He bought some of his
Do you
artwork.
remember Jesse Easter?
Oh,
Yes.
Jesse Easter's blues.
Yes.
What's he doing now? The blues player.
He still
he
lives
was really
there.
good.
He still lives there. He does.
Yeah, he still lives there.
I saw too.
I don't know. I think he's in the same room because I saw the Al's Bar Facebook page. I'm friends with the Al's Bar Facebook page, so it comes in my news feed every now and then, and I saw his face. It was a picture of him, and I was like, "Well, that's Jesse." So I clicked on it and read the whole thing, and he was talking. They were talking about the Facebook page was talking about the movie they're doing, and they were interviewing him, and it was a little interview of Jesse. Talking about how he still lives there and has been there forever and will never move. He never has any intention of moving. He loves it there. So yeah, he's still there. You know, this hair slicked back, and I tried to inbox him and ask him if he still had that chop top, because he had that chop top car, chopped the roof off. I mean, when it rained, it just rained in his car. He didn't care, you know.
Well, he was a surfer, so it used to be wet, right?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we went to an Island Records party, and we drove up, and everybody else was driving up in limousines and stuff, and me and Mutt and Jesse pulled up in that chop top car in the valet parked us and everything. The guy couldn't get it in gear. Those were great times in L.A.
Tell me more about the movie.
That little
Are they
club
still
across
filming?
the street. What was that place across the street they made there for a little while? Remember? There was a little club that had all this weird furniture in it and stuff.
Yeah.
Remember? It was right across the street.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of that. I remember that it didn't stay open very long then.
Well, that was right before I left town in about 1995. I left town. I came back up to San Francisco.
Okay.
So it was right around then, 1994, 1995.
Yeah, I think I left around 91. But
yeah.
Oh, you left before me.
Yeah,
Dee came back though.
Yeah, I came home and then I came back out to LA and stayed for a few more years and then came back after that. So
well, see, this is my home. I'm from the Bay Area, so you know, old elephants go home before they die. So when I turned 50, I figured, I better head back up the San Francisco way. It was too hot in LA. I don't like heat. Up in San Francisco, it's cold up here. It'll get hot for about 2 days, and then the fog will set in, and then it gets dank again, like us vampires, you know.
It gets jungle hot down here in Alabama with the humidity.
I'm sitting outside. I'm sitting outside in the humidity right now.
Are you guys married?
I am not married. I am divorced.
Oh, I am.
What about you're married?
Yeah, I am. I'm married. I got a 17-year-old boy who's he's like national honor student. He's a straight A's, and he's rocking it. He's going to be going to it's his senior year this year, and his ACT scores were really high, and he's going to get scholarship into the University of Alabama. Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
Cool. How about you, Dee Dee? You got any kids?
I have no children. No, I got
really?
I got a dog named Florida. That's all I got.
That's what you get for fucking those dogs.
Woof, woof. Amen. Woof, woof. Well, I'm going to send you a copy of the new record. It's called Goddess of Speed, and it comes out in about 2 weeks. So after the show, we'll send me your address, and we'll send you a copy of the CD. So.
Well, don't forget to write a song about me.
Oh, we won't.
It's got to be fast. It's got to be good. It's got to be about Al's Bar.
We got
awesome.
It. We did it.
Awesome.
Like I said, those were magical times to us.
My favorite part of Al's Bar is, the American Hotel, when we lived in different rooms. Like, we'd move from one room to another, and we lived way up high when we first moved in there, but eventually we got to move closer down. And my favorite was when we lived in the room that's right over the patio out back of Al's Bar. Because you could literally, we would like open the window and look out, and there would be people right there in the patio out back of Al's Bar and say, hey, go give me a beer. And they could hand it up to us.
We would have a beer before we came down.
Yeah, then we'd come down in our pajamas and robes. Come down in our robes and pajamas like Hugh Hefner.
So are you playing out there? Are you playing in Berkeley?
Oh, I play at a place called the Missouri Lounge. It's like Al's Bar. They're all like Al's Bar, Bunch of young college kids, art students, musicians, freaks, And the place is real small, but they fenced off the parking lot and made it into a beer garden and put picnic tables out there, because you can't smoke in Berkeley, but you can smoke outside. So they got these picnic tables out there, and then umbrellas and heating lamps, and then they cover it up with a tarp if it rains, and then they serve cheap food, like sliders or hot dogs or whatever, and then cheap beer. And they got hard liquor too, but it's pretty cheap, So it's all the hip college kids that want to smoke outside.
That sounds like a place for us to play.
So it's like our patio at Al's Bar, except it's real big. The patio is huge. The bar is real tiny, and the patio is huge.
Awesome. Well, definitely, when we book shows going that way, we definitely will look at that, the Missouri.
Yeah, we'll stop in.
The Missouri Lounge is like every Wednesday they have an open mic there, and I play at the open mic.
Awesome.
Cool.
That is like the old.
Well, tell us a little bit about this movie, the Al's Bar movie, if you will.
Well, Mark was pissed off because Mark said that his old lady was writing a book about Al's Bar and the American Hotel, and that some friend of theirs started making a movie about it and wanting to exclude him out of it, And he was real pissed off because he said that he wanted to make the movie about Al's Bar and the American Hotel. But then I seen him post on his site a trailer for that movie. So I guess he came to terms with whoever was doing it.
Right.
So there was a trailer on Mark's site. You're on Mark's site, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Mark has a Facebook site.
Yeah, I'm on his site. So.
Okay, well, look on his
site.
He's got a trailer for it there.
Cool. I will definitely do that.
Check that out.
But they don't say
LA,
nothing
right?
about me, of course, motherfuckers. They'll kind of skid around that. You know how they are.
How can they talk about?
Oh, it's
how can
all
they
about
talk
them,
about
whoever they are. Huh?
Yeah.
It's
how can they do that? How can they talk about Al's Bar without talking about Girl George? That's what I want.
Yeah, I'm sure I get better footage than they do at Al's Bar, because I
are
got
they still,
really good
are
footage.
they still making the movie? Are they done making it, or is they still working on it? Or are they
I have no idea. He was pissed.
Uh-oh.
But then, like I said, he put the trailer on his site, so they must have came to terms, and they're going to put him in it. But they'll exclude us, because they'll say it was all about them.
Right.
Right.
But they're stupid, because I've got all that footage of the bar. I mean, they'd be smart if they put it in there.
Exactly.
Oh, well.
We'll make our own
movie. Goes. They wrote a book in Nashville about the outlaws in Nashville, and they got me in that.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
See, I've been in a lot of scenes.
Yeah, yes, you have.
I go clear back to the hippie days, and before that, back almost to the beatnik days, huh?
How long were you in Nashville? How long were you in Nashville?
Oh, for 3 years.
Did you
3 years from 1971. Well, no, 2 years. I was with Star for 3 years, from 70 to 73. But I got to Nashville in 71, and then in 73, Shel Silverstein seen us, and he put us with Dr. Hook's producer, which was his producer too, and they put us on the road with Dr. Hook, the medicine show. So we toured with them. We were playing with Chuck Berry, Stevie Wonder, and all that. That was cool.
Wow,
sweet.
That was way back in 1973, before I met you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Just a few days.
So I'm probably a lot older than you. My audience stays the same age, but I keep getting older. But I end up working with kids that are 21, 22, and I'm 80.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's what I plan to be doing, I hope. Rock and roll.
I still take good picture, though.
Yes,
do you see those pictures of me on the web?
I
still can look 25 if the angle is right.
Right.
The trick is to take it from above. If they are above, taking it down, it makes you look 40 years younger and 40 pounds thinner.
Mutt, you're writing that down, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm writing it down right now.
For the next photo.
I made the girl stand on the table to take the picture, so she's at an angle where she's above me.
Oh, wow, okay, that's a pretty hard angle. We'll have to write that down.
Well, they don't have to be that much above you, just about like 3 feet above you, where it's shooting down but at about 3 feet angle, and that will make you look a whole lot younger.
Woo.
And you got to smile in pictures, because if you don't smile in pictures, you look like you're dead. I used to look good sulking in my pictures, but now if I don't smile, I look dead.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny because
I wear a hat all the time now. I've got a top hat that I wear all the time now, and that looks cool.
Yeah, I like that.
So getting a good hat is good too.
Yeah, that's a good.
It's a Willy Wonka hat, actually. It's from Halloween when Willy Wonka. You remember the Chocolate Factory? 4 or 5, 6 years ago. I got it at Halloween for about $2, and it's just perfect because it don't weigh much. You know, those Halloween hats are real thin.
Right.
So it isn't heavy or hot, and it'll stick on your head.
Cool. What kind of guitar are you playing
out
there, George?
It's not really a real hat, so it's real cool.
Yeah.
But hats are cool.
It's hard to find a nice hat.
Especially if you ain't got no hair. I've still got hair. And being I always was bleached blonde, I still look pretty much the same with the hair part,
I hear you.
My hair's still dark. I still have to bleach it.
We don't have any hair either, Girl George.
We'll put a hat on. They won't know the difference. Good. Get a good hat.
A good hat that's a good advice. I'm a big fan of hats.
Yeah.
Number 1, pictures from above. Number 2, good hat. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
And good teas. Good teas. Get some good false teas.
Yeah. If you look at the Whiskey A Go Go website on October 10th, there's a picture of the band, and I've got on a good hat. It was my granddaddy's hat, so I'm wearing my granddad's hat for the picture. So.
Oh, cool. Costumes are important. Costumes are important.
Oh, yeah. It's all about the show.
Exactly.
Okay, so where are you guys playing again? We've got 1 minute left. Come on, get it out there. Where is it?
October 10th at the Whiskey A Go Go. October 11th at the Rock and Roll Pizza in Moore Park, California. We will be out there. We love you, Girl George. Thank you so much, and we will definitely talk to you. Jezebel Dogs, www.jezebeldogs.com. Rock and roll. Love you.
Okay, great. This is the Girl George and the Dragons Radio Show saying, see you later, alligator. Our days of